And welcome back everybody to another episode of Rend. And today we're gonna do a little exploring. I know last episode I did say we are gonna go to a crypt. However, I did find an iron spell structure. And I believe we may be able to get some stuff ready to get into iron spells. So that'll be the goal, to go over there, defeat that guy, take everything there is there, bring it back over here. Then, if time persists, we will either go into the crypt or we might fight the dragon. Which dragon, you may be asking? Well, as I was running around, I did find a lightning dragon, so I think that would be pretty cool. And something to mention is that there was an update recently where it changed a lot of the effects over here when you level up. As we look over here and hover over some of the things, I'm pretty sure you may have noticed the fact that everything has been reduced. If I was correct, these used to be plus 5 damage for each one you took. However, now it has been reduced to 1%. And then this guy, I'm not sure if this one was nerfed like crazy compared to these guys, but it is quite a huge change. All of these guys got nerfed pretty much, except for these guys that usually add 1. I think those all stayed the same. It's just the percentages over here, they were reduced greatly, so we are not going to be doing as much damage as we thought. Our health was also reduced. The attack damage and arrow damage has also been reduced, and our armor. But I mean, it kind of makes sense. I don't know if you guys ever played Cisco's mod pack. That one is very fun. It also has this leveling system as well. However, that one is a little bit different, where you could buy points using XP, or as long as you have XP and you've slayed X amount of creatures, you can basically get points to put into the system. That one, the percentages were quite high. I don't know if that's been changed from the last time I played. I haven't touched that in quite a while. However, the percentages on that mod pack were kind of high, which could lead to some crazy damage, to be honest. So seeing these guys, or these percentages, get nerfed, it kind of sucks, but at the same time it is better for the longevity of the mod pack, especially since there are tons of things that we can put points into. And I'm not sure if this has a cap of how many points you could use before it's completely blocked out, so that's also something to think about. But yeah, as I said, I will be going armor all the way until we are able to come up here and get some more durability. I do recommend going this path just because armor is going to be super helpful in this mod pack. And I don't know if you guys noticed, however, there was a little change. It looks like we may have gotten what is it, the armor overhaul bar or something like that, so that our armor down here actually stacks. As you can see, we do have the 2.5 pieces, or maybe that's because of the mat, or I don't know. I think that's the armor overstack. I could be wrong. If you guys know, let me know down in the comments. But I did make a brand new helmet, and I combined it with our old helmet. And now we have Aqua Infinity, Blast Protection 5, and Unbreaking 3. And as you can see, the durability has increased greatly. If we hover over this, we could tell that this guy is actually stronger than this guy. And that is because when we did put our points into this one, we did gain an extra 50% durability, so our helmet will last way longer. And I did the same thing to our boots over here, which I'm thinking about combining on stream on this video. So if we do this, it'll cost 16 levels, but we will get protection 5, feather falling, and invigoration, which I'm not too sure if I want to do that just yet. But it would be, you know what, I'm gonna do it just because we might fight the dragon, and if it does launch us up in the air, it'll be pretty helpful. Not to mention, when you combine it, it does increase the durability. Well, I don't want to get that confused. since I already made a new pair of diamond boots with the increased durability, when you combine it with the old one, it'll just go to the new durability, so you don't have to worry about not actually getting the full durability effect, which is pretty nice. And as you can see, these guys are also doing well. When we get our levels back up, we will retry to enchant our leggings and chest plates, and then we will combine them if we do want these enchantments on it. And I did enchant our crossbow, or one of the crossbows that I did get, and as you can see, we did get piercing, quick charge, and unbreaking, which is pretty solid. How I said, I do plan on fighting the dragon. I think that'll be pretty cool this episode, so it might become a reality. Over here on our bow, I also enchanted it. We got power 4, infinity, flame, and I also reforged it in the little reforger over here, this simple reforging table. As you can see, I did use the luminous crystal shards, which we have been obtaining by destroying or salvaging the blue gear that's dropped by mobs or found in chests. And then over here we do have the sigil rebirth. If you want to know how to make that, let's see, I kind of don't like that. Okay, so this one's pretty simple. Basically, you gotta crush some gems that you're not gonna use into some gem dust. You line it here with these gem fused slates, and you get 6 sigil. And to make these guys, it's just 1 gem dust and 8 deep slate. It does not have to be cooked deep slate, but the alternative is that you could use any of those. Easy as this, just go down, mine some deep slate, get the cobbled version. 8 of them is all you need, and you will be able to get 8. So that's just a little quick bit on what's changed in between episodes. So we're gonna hope we could keep all this XP, not lose it, so that we can do some new enchanting to get this stronger. Let's see. I did loot the entirety of the Tinker's Citadel over here. Where is it? Over there. And we were able to get a ton of create things. I'd probably say 80% of everything that's available. I did leave some mechanisms behind in there, just in the event that we do plan on moving into the base. I think it would be pretty cool to use some of the setups, but I might destroy that just because I'm thinking of moving to another place. Yes, this is a nice area, however, I do feel it is a little too mountainous for us. I don't know, but who knows, maybe I'll just go down over here and just fill in one of these 2 lakes on either side, and then we'll just continue building there. So we have 2 options. But yeah, we gotta go explore, and I don't know if you guys saw, but let's come back over here. Whoops. At create, this was basically everything that I looted. I have not made a single thing. So when we do hop into create, we are going to have a ton of resources. That's going to get us started relatively quickly, which is super awesome. So with that, I guess oh yeah, I forgot about this, just because I wanted to show you guys how you could apply gems. So where is our toolsmith? Right here, or smithing table. So all you have to do is choose whatever item you want to apply a gem to, toss it in there, make sure it does have an empty socket. As you can see, I do have one available, and since we might engage in a nice fierce encounter, we'll throw this on there by doing this, and as you can see, we add an extra 17.5 draw speed. So let's see how fast that is. I mean, it's kind of fast, but I don't know if it's very noticeable. Okay, so we'll take this guy with us, and we'll take this one just in case. We have our food. Do we have our golden apples? Yes, these guys might be very handy. I really don't like the fact that I can't press R on this. Give me 1 second. Alright, so I reconfigured my keys, so if I press Ctrl R on an item, I can just immediately pull up the recipe for certain things. I don't know, I forgot that R was reconfigured to switch in between the fighting stance and the normal stances. So let's take a quick look to see if we can make golden apples. No. Okay, so how much gold do I have and how many apples do I have? Just a little precaution. Oh, never mind. Maybe I won't need to make more. That's perfect. But yeah, we will attempt that in a moment. Let me just teleport over to the little mage tower. How I said, if you guys don't want me doing this and actually want me to use waystones, let me know down in the comments. But for right now, I'm doing this. Also, if you guys want to know how to get the minimap up, just because it was re-disabled when you do update, just press M, come over here to the settings, come to minimap settings, and just click right here on minimap on, and just like that, that should automatically turn this guy back on. And then where was it? I think here? No. Yes. Where was it? Right here, I clicked on display names, I put it to always, and then there's another spot that you kind of have to click on. Nope, not here. Whoops. Back. Okay. I don't remember where it is, but you can change. Okay. I'll probably look for that for the next episode, but you could change the settings so that you can see the names on the mini map, or if you open up the map, you can also see it here. Just very useful. And let's see, how do we get into this place? I might just... Oh yes, gotta love that. And I'm too lazy, so we are gonna mine into this area. And let's just... Yeah, it turns out if you have vein mining on your axe, it'll mine the whole thing, which is pretty cool, but a little excessive if you ask me. So let's toss all this back up here, and we'll do this. Okay, cool. I don't know if this is a pillager strong point or if this is actually the apotheosis, or I mean not apotheosis, the iron spells. So let's just head up and see what it truly is. Okay. Yep, okay, cool. We got him. Got a little skill point, and okay. Let's see, horse scroll, that's gonna be useful later on. Or how many things can I put in this spell book? We could have 5 spells. We might use that. There we go, we finally got some ink. I'll take this, I'll take the arrows, and I guess I'll just take everything. Why not? Shift and mine it to actually collect the chests. And research journal. Okay, a whole bunch of gibberish, I love it. Or, I'm pretty sure we could translate it, but not gonna do that right now. Okay, nothing here. And let's continue our way up. And okay. So, gotta do a little bit of parkour slash building to get all the way up, so we'll move this. And good thing we collected quite a bit of stuff, but I'm just gonna use this oak planks. And we'll take this inscription table, just because that'll allow us to put our new spells into our spell book. And let's see. Guess we'll just get up here like this. Boom, boom. I'm not doing all that parkour. Move that down. Okay, these aren't being used. Cool. And when we get up here, we should be able to fight the boss. Yep. Okay, so let's zoom in. Oh! Okay, cool. He followed us down. Okay. The one downside of using this guy is that it will just send us flying. Not pretty cool. Okay. We'll get the bucket out. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Ah, yes. Hit this, not that. Let's actually eat some food, get our health regenerating, and where did this guy go? Okay. Like, this thing is cool and all, but it could be a little annoying. You gotta attack in twos. Just because if you press 3 times, it sends you flying like that. Which can be a little annoying. Okay. Okay. This is such a huge mess, and I'm being honest. Okay. So we got rid of them, is just how I said. It's just quite a huge mess fighting with this. Boom, got rid of him. But yeah, I learned that if you attack twice, you do a stab and then you do the little backslash as you go backwards. You could usually land about 4 to 5 hits doing this technique, but if you press it 3 times or multiple times, let's get over here so you guys could actually see it in action. I should have done this at the base, but yeah, look at. Okay, this should be better. So if we just start spamming, as you can see, it launches you forward, do the spinning attack. Okay, so we have some Vexes. Yeah, let's switch to our sword. Okay, this is just annoying. But yeah, just a little warning if you do get that weapon and you are using it, if you just spam attack, it'll send you flying. You gotta be very careful, or fight in an open area that's relatively flat so you don't fall, just like how I did. It's kind of annoying, but can be very useful in situations where it is pretty crowded. So I guess that's the downside slash benefit of that. And let's come up here, and just like that, we basically took over this area. Super cool, super easy, and we managed to acquire a legendary ink, which, as you can see, does say we could craft some legendary scrolls, which is going to be super awesome. So let's come over here and toss this in here, and we got an evocation rune. That's also pretty good. And let's see, I guess I could leave these guys down here just because I don't really think I'm gonna use them quite yet. And just like that, let's see what's in these barrels. Arrows, we'll take that for the upcoming dragon fight. I mean, kind of don't really need that. We'll take the goat horn, I don't know why, but sure. More gear to break down, even though this could also be used as gear. Take that, and up here, or switch out, mind that. Let's see, another gem. Nice, we'll take that. Siphoning, temptation, and lava waxed. Never heard of those before. Take the inks, that, and kind of don't need that one. Let's reorganize, take everything in here. Firecracker, don't know what that does, honestly, but got some good loot. But we are not done looting this area just yet, because if memory serves correct, there should be something down in the very bottom of this place. So let's just head back downstairs, and then we'll grab whatever is remaining in the bottom. That should also lead to another fight, so this time I'm gonna try using our katana, see how things go there, but no promises. Okay, where is it? Let's switch back. Yep, okay, where's the staircase that leads down? I was pretty sure there's a staircase, however, if no staircase wishes... Oh. I was gonna say I was gonna mine down, but looks like we found one of the ways in. Okay, slice them up. Boom. So it looks like this was probably the right way of getting down here. Let's do this. Where'd you come from? What is attack? These damn Vexes, bro. So we got one hit onto them. Okay, let's come over here. Heal up just a bit. Okay, that's annoying. Let's get away from these guys. Okay. And we'll take care of you. Boom. Easy. And let's see. What if we... Okay. So we got rid of that one. So annoying. Okay. That one... Oh. Okay. Let's head back down there and hope that no more Vexes come after us. But... Okay, buddy. And done. If you do run and attack with that weapon, it does launch your enemies into the air. I don't know how, but you can also get launched up into the air, so you can continue your attack pattern. As for how that happens, I haven't really found the proper combos. Just like if you... There's also like a certain way, if you aim down and you attack a few times, it'll slam the ground. So there's that to look forward to as well. So, really good weapon, but as you can see, just it makes it pretty hard to control where you're truly aiming and fighting. Okay, so we are back down here. Let's get rid of these guys. Cool. And let's see what's in here. Uncommon ink, runestone, not bad. We'll take the free cobwebs. Let's see. What else? More cobwebs. Charcoal. Don't really care about that. Okay. A bit annoying, but there should be more stuff. Yep. Let's get rid of you. Yep. I swear, there's supposed to be even more down here somewhere. But I could also be wrong. Because it's been a minute since I've last... Okay, guy. Done. It's been a minute since I've been to one of these. Okay. So we'll come back over here. And... is this it? Damn. Looks like it is. I really hate the mining mechanics. Yeah, looks like this is it in this area. Well, we did get some good stuff. Ah, emerald. Almost left that behind. And... sweet. Now we are ready to head back, and I guess I'll set up a nice little area, and then we will attempt to fight the dragon. As for if it'll work out or not, no promises, so I'll see you guys in just a moment. Boom, got him. Let's see, where is he? Okay. That burns a lot longer than I expected. There he is. Let's get over here so he can grab us. Okay, where you at, buddy? There you are. Boom. Let's get away. Boom. Try and catch me, buddy. Boom. Oops. Too slow. Play a nice little game of tag with him. See. How much damage is that actually doing? 6 damage. And do I shoot him with a magic bolt? 4. Okay. So it's gonna be a lot of hit and run. Let's see. How fast is he in water? Oh. You can still hit him with fire. Ah! Okay, that's not good. Okay. Eat a golden apple. Okay, looks like he's not happy. But we'll fight him. Okay. Where are you at, buddy? Cool thing to note is that us attacking actually can knock him up and is helping us dodge quite a bit. Need another golden apple. Come on. Ooh, that's super helpful. And let's just keep spamming. Come on, buddy, play fair. Swim. Come over here. Okay, let's actually get up here. And let's get some food. Okay. Golden apple, help. Let's get this food instead. And okay, let's get some room before we keep fighting him. Damn it, I hate water. At least 1 block waters. Okay. Come here, buddy. And we'll knock you up. Boom. And we'll run and knock you up again. Oh. Kind of forget if we spam, we just go crazy. Okay, let's run so we could eat. Cool. And now that we're running, we can knock you up again. And just like that, we actually defeated a dragon. Pretty cool. Boom. Got that. Okay, so I didn't let you guys down completely, thinking I wasn't gonna fight a dragon. Managed to find a fire dragon, which is pretty cool. Managed to beat him easily without fire resistance. Kinda... Ooh, our gears. Come on, sword. How do you... or spear, whatever this is. It just... can be a little annoying trying to control it. See, like, right there, I thought I gave it enough time in between attacks, so it just does the stabbing. It kind of just does what it wants on its own sometimes. But yeah, seems like if we just run at the dragon and hit it with this, it knocks him up. On the way down, we could get at least 2 hits and then repeat that pattern. I kind of didn't fight that good at all. Not to mention, I've never really played Ice and Fire for the dragon aspect of it. I just remember seeing it added in quite a few mods. Doesn't really have much functionality, I think, but as you can see, we were able to defeat a level 10 fire dragon. And let's just right click it and grab everything. What I do know is that if we right click it normally, we do get like this stuff, the heart, the scales, some bones, I guess some flesh, and the skull. But if we use some bottles, we should be able to get... What the hell are you? Don't run at me like that. What are you? That is not cool. I don't know if you guys saw that. That thing ran at us insanely quickly. Okay, so we could just snipe it a little bit. Do as much damage, and then... Okay, cool. What mob are you from? Samurai. So if we make another katana, throw this on, we get this guy. Oh. What does it do? Okay. Wither, slowness, and speed. So it's like... Huh? Then... Okay. Then it also has an ability. So the samurai gear looks like that has an interesting pattern to it. I don't know. Never really played with a lot of these mods. I'm a big tech enthusiast, so all these new fighting gear and whatnot is very new to me. But just like that, we were able to take down a fire dragon. Of course, it's only, what, maybe a stage 2 fire dragon? Oh yeah, as you guys can see, that was it just launching me in the air. And it looks like we need to get some new gear. So I'll probably work on that offline, as well as enchanting it. What is that? That thing's kind of annoying. What are you? A nightmare. Come here. Corruption. Obtain corruption from graves or graveyard mobs. Interesting. So we can make dark iron or this thing. Interesting. Feels like I'm seeing a lot more mobs than I usually do. Which is cool, but kind of crazy. But yeah, if I am not wrong, and I saw correctly, yep, over there, that should be another tower. So, in the next episode, we'll go over what I have done in the off time, and for sure we'll be heading over there to fight whatever boss. I think it might just be the same boss, just a little stronger. So, we'll head back to base. We're gonna make ourselves some new gear. We are going to upgrade it. We're gonna expand a little bit on some of the stuff. I'll go over some of the iron spell stuff out just because I want to go collect everything offline, get it ready, just so when we do start dabbling in it, it's a little easier to explain how you do things. But yeah, so that's what I'll prepare for you guys, getting iron spell stuff, and we'll go attack that tower, see if there's anything new about each tower. Maybe, maybe not, I have no clue. This is all new to me. How I said, I'm mainly a tech guy, and create isn't really tech, or I don't know what you guys would classify it as. It's not really an energy type thing unless you add some additional mods to use or to turn kinetic into energy. But yeah, that's probably the only mod that I'm very familiar with besides apotheosis and iron spells. But yeah, in this episode we were able to do a little bit of exploring. We fought a dragon, we beat the dragon. That's pretty good step, that's pretty good progress. Never really played that mod at all, so kind of learning about it. It's pretty cool. Never knew we could dismount by pressing shift. Got very lucky in the first drop because I was cutting it pretty close if you ask me. But yeah, we managed to do that. So I hope I didn't let you guys down after all. It was quite a bad fight overall. I felt like I was a noob, but hey, we're here, we're having fun, and that's what matters. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure to leave a like. If you guys have any suggestions, advice, or anything of the sort, make sure to leave it down in the comments. And if you guys want to keep yourselves updated on the series and or anything that I might be posting, go ahead and subscribe, hit the little bell. That should help you guys see whenever I update something. With that, guys, until next time, peace.